What's good, YouTube TV? You're not tuning into another episode of The Phantoms. You got Mr. Phantom.
And Mrs. Phantom.
And together we are The Phantoms. What's good with you, Miss Phantom?
Living.
What's good out there in YouTube TV? Listen, man, we loving the comments.
Yes.
We loving the views.
Yes, and the DM.
We loving the energy, but we need y'all to hit that motherfucking
subscribe button down below.
Definitely, man. Y'all show that support, man. It's free. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't got to worry about nothing, man. Hit that subscribe button.
Tell them that story.
Oh, so got a story, right? About one of my neighbors. So I go up to him, I say, man, neighbor, what's good, man? I got this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I want you to hit this subscribe button. He said, I don't subscribe to anything. Listen, bro. He subscribed. You know what I'm saying? So you watching now. Listen, bro, it's nothing but love, man. We appreciate the support. But listen, y'all, subscribing is free. All it is letting you know we uploaded some dope content and you need to tune in. Yeah, definitely, man. Oh, we gonna jump straight to it, man, Miss Phantom. And for those of y'all out there, man, the word is success. It means to obtain by gain or accomplishment. And the question we want to know is, do you feel you can share your success with anyone in your immediate circle, those that you're familiar with? Can you feel like, can you share your success with those around you? Definitely drop the comments down below, man. Want to hear what y'all got to say. But Miss Phantom, you feel like you can share your success with those around you in your immediate circle?
You know, it depends who it is. You know, my children, of course, all day, every day. And maybe you, if you know how to act, right? But say what, like if I hit the lotto and I come up and I want to share that with someone.
You can be a millionaire overnight, or you can just gain something, you know, that you want to see people, you know what I'm saying, rise to the occasion with you. Do you honestly feel you can share that success with no jealousy and hate?
Oh, people are going to always be jealous and always hate, you know? Certain people, yeah, I don't mind sharing my success and have them level up their situation and, you know, do better. But very limited people, very limited, because I don't want y'all to see me, you know, be successful in something and then have your hand out. I was like, bitch, where were you a week ago or a month ago, you know? So it's a certain, you know, just a handful of people that I would share my success with.
I feel the same way you feel. I feel like when it comes to success, man, listen, you got to keep your garden clean. You got to keep that grass cut because there's a lot of snakes. But those of y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to dumb it down. Not saying that y'all dumb. I ain't never saying that about our audience out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that y'all dumb. Basically, we're saying observe those around y'all, man. Before you even rise to the occasion and want to bring anybody to that level, observe what's around you, man, and keep that grass cut because there's snakes, man.
It'd be the closest people to you.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
That envy the most.
You know, I feel like there would be some type of problem or resentment with, damn, I should have got it. You know what I'm saying? Be careful on the wordplay, how people talk, because you can tell someone that's honestly, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the success that you're gaining. And for those that got something to say about it. Any person that got something to say, always got something to say about something, you might as well go ahead and remove them. Moving on.
Okay.
Name a time you had success and there was resentment.
Oh. All right. So I was 16, right? And I leveled up. I always been like a little hustler, and I bought myself a car, and I had, you know, TVs, rim system, everything. You know, I was feeling myself, and I came by to like show my family. And they're the biggest haters when it comes to me, boy. Because I was so wild when I was young, and I thought they didn't expect me to be where I'm at in life, because I was just, you know, they used to tell me in Spanish, like, you know, they call me negrita, like, I act like a boy, and I'm too pretty to do boy things, you know, not necessarily a tomboy. I was just in them streets. So when I got my car, and, you know, I was stunting and put the music loud, rolled up in front of the house, and expect them to say something. I was like, oh, you got this money, what you doing? I was like, don't worry about that, just be happy for me. So you can't share your success with everyone. You know, they're not necessarily going to be happy for you, or, you know, just, it's always going to have something negative behind it.
Yeah, I feel the same way when it comes to family, man. And when I say this, you probably going to be like, boy, don't say this, don't do that, man. But I got to give a story on two stories, but the first one is I had a childhood associate, man. He hit us up. He's like, hey, he needs a ride, whatever, to get to point A to handle a situation for him. So I'm like, all right, nothing, man. You know, I'm not even going to charge you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll come do it, man, because you one of the bros that was a role model to me growing up. So I went to tell him about my success, how we got the clothing line and things popping. And what was his words, Miss Phantom?
Straight hater, talking about, oh, it's not going to be successful. It ain't going to work. You know, what we doing ain't, you know, it's just nothing but negativity. But we end up seeing Homeboy a couple months later, right? And he's like, oh, I'm putting up clothes and I'm selling this and that. Straight like jacking the whole idea. So you gotta sit back and just look at him. It's like you're the first one to sit there and have nothing but negativity about it and nothing positive came out your mouth. Even though if you may not see the idea, support it because you believe in us. You get what I'm saying? But you sat there and you just negative.
And the crazy part about it, he had the nerve to ask us where we getting our shirts from while we buying in bulk. I told him to go Google and look, because I don't know. I don't remember. I'm going to help you when you couldn't even support me. You know what I'm saying? Give me some words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Moving on, man, to it. Do you feel like you can share your happiness with those around you? We go into the word happiness. It's a state of being. Remember, state deals with the mind. So therefore, it's an emotion. Do you feel like you can share your happiness with those around you?
That's good. Yes and no. I don't think they will be as happy as you are.
Right.
You understand? Can you share your happiness? For example, when we got married, right? It was just
a selective few.
Yeah. Very like, I don't like people. I'm just, I am not friendly. So it was just like a handful of people, you know, it was mostly family members on both our sides that came. And, you know, I had one family member, which we're supposed to be like best friends, you know what I mean? Because we're really close. That girl had the nerves to DM me. Instead of say, congratulations, you know, I'm happy for you, sis, she didn't. She was just like, why wasn't I invited? I ain't getting no call. First of all, homegirl, one, I knew you were going to make an excuse that you didn't want to come or you couldn't come. Two, I want people to sit there and be happy for me because it's my day. Ain't your day, boo. It was my day to shine. And you were just going to sit there with a look on your face. And I go off of vibe and energy. If I'm not feeling your energy, I don't want you around me. Like, go somewhere. So I feel like I can't share my happiness with just anyone.
Just to touch up on that, she's talking about our wedding day. And we're not even talking about wedding day. We're talking about those of y'all getting married, on the verge of marriage. Or those of y'all that's married now, you know, that day belongs to you guys. It belongs to your wife, belongs to your husband. A day of happiness is just your day all day. You don't want them type of people to come in, hey girl, how you doing? They ain't got no strong nothing. All this is just wine. Oh my God, what we doing here? Look what they got on. It ain't even right. It's beige. Those type of people, you don't want that type of mindset around.
Negativity.
It's a day when no one's supposed to say anything negative at all. All positivity, man, and congratulating you and giving you blessings on top of blessings, man.
Tell me I look beautiful and sit your ass down.
Yeah, for real. But when it comes to happiness for me, now we're going to the second story I was going to tell. Remember earlier I said two stories. Y'all just heard one. I know she probably ain't going to get mad or pissed, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got to do Mama Dukes, man.
Ooh, don't do my mother-in-law.
I ain't talking about mother-in-law, not her mother. I'm talking about my mother, Mother Dukes. I came out, you know what I'm saying, after being gone for a decade. Y'all probably done heard that, you know. But I started a business. I came out and seen that I was passing a lot of interviews, passing not the background test, but the piss tests, you know, passing that. But when it came time to hire, they look at my past and they didn't want to hire. So, you know, I told Miss Phantom, like, listen, we gonna invest in ourselves. We put our money up and be our own boss. Instead of being an employee, we the employer. We bosses. We start our clothing line. We got this podcast jumping, man. You know, I'm telling my mother, Mom, I got a business now. You know what this lady said to me? You're not even give me 1 red cent. You're not even give me $1. Basically, in so many words, because you know my background is Jamaican, but I was born up here in the States, so I guess you call me a Jamaican, whatever you want to call me. Basically, my mother was saying, like, damn, you ain't give me not even $1 with a handout already. Not really, you know what I'm saying, looking at, damn, you out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put those clothes on your back. How did you get the clothes? Do you got a roof over your head? Are you okay? just looking to be compensated for the decade I've been gone. Not saying I ain't gonna break my mama off. I'm gonna break off. But the first question that comes to mind is when I'm telling you about a business and expecting for, to share my happiness with us. You know what I'm saying? So it made me look away.
I wouldn't have mind if she would have came down, she would have been proud and, experienced it for herself and then asked, hey, can you help me out? But the first thing you say when you talk to her is like, yo, give me some money and where's my cut? Then it's like, okay, mama, hold on, I understand you birthed me, but...
Yeah, because this time out, I wasn't looking for no one's help. I wasn't looking for no one to give me something. My good cousin up there in GA, he like, hell, bro. And that was like a push start. But at the time coming out, I wasn't looking for anything because I felt like I've been gone a decade. I spoke to friends. I spoke to close family. And a lot of it, like DMX said, in the word of DMX, talk is cheap. I was going to get out and get on my grind and do stuff. But the only one that believed in me, that was my number one fan, this woman right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Was my number one fan, and we created what we have now. Moving on, Miss Fanta.
Hold on, let me say a story, right?
Okay.
Let me stunt real quick on people. So, regarding happiness, right? When I just turned 21 and I purchased my first property, and I already had like 2 children. They were like grown kids too. I already had 2 kids, and I had a housewarming party, and I invited people over, like family and close friends. Now my close friends, they were happy for me, because they know my struggle, they knew everything. You expect my family to come in and be like, oh my God, I'm happy for you, Negrita. Like, wow, you really did good. They were just with that stank look, like, it's dirty money that she got the house and this and that. Always has something negative to say. And I just felt like, just shut the fuck up, be happy for me for 1 minute, regardless how I got the money, and just share my happiness.
I agree with you, man. You came from far. You know what I'm saying? You got a house at the age, what age? Where are you?
I just turned 21.
21 and you got a house. A lot of people just get in the house in their 40s, their 50s, and probably still live in apartments. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to downgrade anybody or talk down to nobody, but 21 getting your own house is like, you should be happy and say, man, I love the way that you're moving. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But then I had to start on them again. A couple years later, I bought my second property. So yes, bitch, I own 2 properties. At the end of the day, it's always going to go down to my children. So that's why I go so hard for my kids. And I invited them over again, stunt on my other property. And and they just had the same look. And I felt like they could never be happy for me because, like I said earlier, is how wow I was. And they didn't expect me to turn out and be so great. You know what I mean? They just thought I was going to be just lost cause out there in the streets. So.
I feel like, not to cut you off, I feel like this is why a lot of families aren't tight-knit and close, because it's like, it's a competition. Instead of being happy for someone and giving the gratitude, like, hey, I love what you're doing, whatever the case may be, it's like a competition. How did she get that? How you do this? What are they doing? It doesn't matter.
Especially like with Puerto Ricans, we bonchinchar. Like bonchinchar is like, how you say pasa pasa?
Pasa pasa is basically like we just gossiping.
Gossiping, like damn, y'all sitting there like a novella, like story. What, how you say novella? Like the stories, the
soap operas.
Soap opera, like sitting there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to talk English, but just sitting there like talking, like just say here, shut up, eat the food, and just say my house looks nice. Like that's it.
I think the only person that come close to your happiness, and sometimes they don't even know what it's about, is your children. Those of you that have children, if you guys are parents out there, your children, because they're always gonna be happy for you. Whether on your proud days, your worst days, they're happy for you.
They see you coming home.
And even when you're down, you can just look at them and, mommy, daddy, and you got every reason to, you know what I'm saying, to remind you of what you're doing this for. You're not doing this for family. You're not doing this competition. You're doing it for your immediate family. You're doing it for your children, man. Those are the only ones I feel like I could genuinely share my happiness with and won't even criticize me.
I'm a real private person, and I feel like I don't like to talk about like my ideas or like what I'm gonna do. You understand? I like to keep it to myself, and I move in silence, and I was just taught like that. So it was one time that, I have a lash business, and I also have, vending machines, and I was gonna put some of my lashes in the vending machine and like put it out there. So I was like telling one of my homegirls like my idea, and she was just like, I don't think that would be good. And it's like, shut up, bitch. Be happy for me and sit there and just be like, yo, go ahead, try it out. Don't put negativity into something. That's why I don't like telling people my moves, because I feel like once you tell someone your moves and they put that negative energy in there, something bad's gonna happen.
Now, it's funny that you bring that situation up, because my next question was going to be, do you feel that you can share your dreams with everyone? Now, remember, dreams are things that is in your subconscious mind when you're laying down, some even daydreaming. Do you feel that you can share your dreams with anyone around your circle? Remember, man, we definitely want to see the comments, so make sure y'all comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Miss Phantom, you stated that right there. Mine's, when it comes to dreams, I hate the people that, I'm not even gonna use the word hate. I dislike someone when you tell them, hey, I'm about to do this. Yeah, I was doing that too.
You sure ain't gonna do a goddamn thing.
Well, damn, nigga, I was about to jump off the bridge. You was gonna do that too, you swagger jacket motherfucker? Go ahead first, man. You know, I dislike someone when you tell them, this is what I'm planning to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. This is what I'm planning to do.
And they don't.
So,
how about when, not to cut you off. So how about when they sit there and they actually try to do it? Keyword, try to do it. It don't come out that successful. You know what I mean? And you don't even say anything to me. You go ahead and do it and act like I'm not gonna see it or anything like that. I'm happy for you that you're trying. You're doing something on your own. I'm not a hater. I'm too pretty to be hating on people.
But it's like, just be original. But you know what? We can't even hate on that. See the shirts, man. We got trendsetters, man. Definitely, man. Y'all go out and cop. If y'all like these shirts, you can get them on IG at
Phantom Lights 5461.
Or you can get them online at our store at
phantomlights.org.
No, most definitely, man. Trendsetter, man. We trendsetters, so we got to know that we role models. Anything that we do, you know what I'm saying? People is going to jack it and do it, because it's like, you got a lot of people that think about it, but when they see you doing it, it's like, damn, such and such is doing it, so I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? But I like people to be original. Come with your own style, but that's just how today works, man.
You know, call me and be like, listen, let's collab, let's do something together. Then I can appreciate it. Okay, you know, you give me my flowers, whatever. But when you try to do some backdoor shit and then you look at me in my face like I don't see it, you're gonna make me come across your face real quick.
So when it comes to dreams, which are ideas, you can't share your ideas with everyone.
No.
Don't put too much stuff out in the universe, because chances is it's not gonna go in your favor. So I'm a firm believer in, don't put too much things in the universe. Like Miss Phantom say, move in silence, man. You know what I'm saying? Put your plan, get your blueprint down. You know what I'm saying? Go around people that's actually doing it or on the verge of doing it, and you ask them for questions about the way that you do it. The ones that's not doing anything but always want to be like this, don't let them bite your idea, because remember, Microsoft was started by a guy that gave an idea and the next man just ran off and took off with it. So be careful of who you share your ideas with, because chances are it might be $1 million idea to put you in a position to blow up, and you done shared it and this person done jacked your style and ran off with it, and you just looking mad. But you know, you don't even get mad, man. You just keep on bossing up and thinking of ways to make passive income and be your own boss.
Yeah, that's like, I want to open up a salon in Miami, and I was like explaining to someone the type of salon that I want to open up. I told them the name, you know, how it's gonna be inside. I'm not gonna, you know, give any too much detail. And they're like, you know what? That's a good idea, but, and I was like, you know what? I gotta keep this person from around me, because I expect them to be happy from me, for me. So it's like, regardless if you may be my cousin, my sister, or whoever, I expect us to share the same happiness and success. But you couldn't. You had nothing but negative things to say. So it's like, you got to sit back and look, and it's like, because you're miserable in your life and you're not happy with things that's going on within your life, you're not going to see my happiness.
I agree with that. You have some people that right now what's going on in their life, they're not happy. So anytime you tell them about something good, they're always going to hit you with the not positivity, but negative stuff. Oh, they're feeling like this. Oh, I'm depressed. Those type of energies, because you got entities and you got energies. You don't want to be around none of that, man. You want to be around positive people that's moving the direction that you're trying to do, and that's elevate.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to Ask the Phantoms. It's coming from Jesse Sefrin. Jesse basically said on the topic that we had, well, what's your preference? He said, damn, dog, you crushed my hope. I don't know if he was talking to me or he's probably talking to Miss Phantom. But listen, when we're talking about the 99 Hondas and all those type of things of nature, it's a figure of speech.
Yeah. I don't believe in what I be saying, Jesse. I be talking shit. But, I appreciate that, you watch podcasts and you constantly comment, so I appreciate the love.
You see, you got a bad bitch hollering at you already, you feel me? But listen, Jesse, when we said that, it was a figure of speech.
Yeah.
It basically means don't be content.
Don't.
Always
want better and more.
You want better, and every year you want to elevate. Get your priorities straight. I don't know if you ride the bus or probably you was in that category of the car. You don't want to be settled. You know what I'm saying?
And this is not just for Justin, it's just for anyone.
It's for anyone in particular. Y'all don't want to be just content in what y'all got going on. If it's an older model car, you want to get something up to date. Not saying the car makes a person, but you want to keep up there with the Jones. You want to keep your style. But before you can do that, get your priorities straight. I see a lot of people that go to designer wear and got $6,000 and then spend $4,000 on an outfit, and then they're talking about bills and stuff that they got,
and
man.
They kids wearing Kmart clothes.
Get your priorities straight, man. But Jesse, man, definitely I hope we can answer that and clear it up for you. Those of you guys that has any questions, dilemmas, comments, or concerns, man, definitely hit us up on our segment, Ask the Phantoms. Down below is our email. But definitely hit us and DM us, man. We definitely want to hear, you know what I'm saying, your dilemmas and situation. Me and Miss Phantom gonna help y'all out.
Sure are.
But now we're moving on to Miss Phantom's favorite
segment on the show.
Most definitely. It's Artist of the Week. His name is Bones. He's coming out of
Boston, Massachusetts.
And he's featuring another artist called Fast Coupe. And the song is called Get Right, Get Left. And that's our episode. Signing out on another episode of the Phantoms.
You get left in the nigga, bang that right. Niggas know we get right. You get left in the nigga, bang it right. Caught him, send the nigga to the light. You get left in the bang it right. Caught a nigga in the light. Got him. Now the nigga in the light. Niggas know we get right. You get left in a bang of right. Caught a nigga in the light. Now the nigga in the light. Niggas know we get right.
Got right with him and left him dead. Go to Jersey with the meth like red. Couple homies to the right in the leg. Beat the pussy, got her biting the bed. Neighborhood crib, I got homies that's red. Razors in the clip and cut off his dreads. Man to the left, put the work on the shelf. He keep it 100, I don't trust myself. He was 6'3", now he built like an elf. You niggas, my son about to go get my belt. Keep it 100 like my first name Will. Buzz burn, get them motherfuckers milk. Got flowers like the luau. Everybody get low, whistle to that. Got a bone pig rolling around with the stick. Fuck the studio, hit his block, make a hit. Do my dirt on my own, I can wash my own hands. Paranoid, I gotta wash my own man. Drop top in the winter, goddamn. Fast make it snow like the winter, goddamn. We get to work, hit the strip, make them bands. You can get left for playing on the ground. She get right on the stage and go and get them bands. Give them the drum set like we play for a band.
You get left in a bang of right. Caught a nigga in the light. Got him. Now the nigga in the light. Niggas know we get right. You get left in a bang of right. Caught a nigga in the light. Now the nigga in the light. Niggas know we get right. I done bubbled up off the purple in the Sprite. I'm locked in the trap, nigga, all night. Water whipping, jet skiing with the white. Niggas getting left, nigga, with they wife. Shooter with me, he ain't have a whole night. Niggas is mad, looking at the ice. Niggas is bitch, don't believe the hype. Caught him lacking now, niggas in the light. You get left, get up, bang it right. Caught a nigga in the light. Now the nigga in the light. Niggas know we get right. You get left, get up, bang it